So I feel like I've kind of beat this horse to death already a few times because I've talked about pretty often on this channel about unfair advantages and how to play to your strengths and really lean into your strengths and the things that come naturally to you. But I want to repeat it in a different type of way for it to really sink in for a lot of you. And it's actually coming back to my mind because I've had a lot of people email me questions, and I've had a lot of friends even that I've heard stories of where they quit their remote jobs or even their singular remote job because they want to pursue a side hustle or a new business venture. And that can range from anything like like email marketing agencies or maybe a software business, whatever they want to do, right? And it blows my mind how many times I see people completely nuke and scrap their entire life setup just because they see two or three guys on Instagram or Twitter trying to sell them a $47 book on how to start an e-commerce store or something, right? And it's kind of heartbreaking because a lot of these people have good intentions and they want to make more money. They want to be financially free, but they're forgetting really quick that they have strengths, right? And they discard them so easily, but it's a huge mistake, right? If you have a remote position or even in a hybrid position, even in an in-person position, you can work your way up to a remote position relatively quickly, right? But let's just say for the sake of this video, you have a remote position. Why in hell would you quit your remote job where realistically you probably only work maybe 2 to 4 hours max per day of actual hard work? Why would you quit that so you could try to start an online business where if you're a good performer at that online business, maybe you'll make $100,000 to $200,000. And the reality is you'll be working a lot more on a side business, even if you do it full time, compared to a remote job. Because that remote job, you don't have as much responsibility as you think you do. The responsibilities of a business are 10x that, right? There's no hours. There's no limit to things going wrong. You'll have to nonstop fix things and troubleshoot issues, put out fires. And a lot of you have the opportunity to leverage your remote position to create a business on the side. But out of some, I don't know what it is, arrogance or ignorance, or maybe even just laziness, you would rather quit your job just so you can get the dopamine of starting a business. And you think that once you quit your job, your back's against the wall and now you can start that business and actually take off and make a lot of money. But that's just not the reality of how things should work in your life, right? A lot of you guys watch influencers and people talk about, oh, you're a wage slave, you're stuck in the matrix, I can't believe you work a 9-to-5 job. Who would work a 9-to-5 job in 2023? The reality, guys, is that the people that work 9-to-5 remote jobs, especially in tech and other white-collar corporate fields, they're better off than, I would say, 95% of entrepreneurs that are self-proclaimed entrepreneurs, right? A lot of those people that have side businesses or not side businesses, but full businesses that they run, some type of agencies or software businesses, whatever. Sure, they're learning a lot of things and you should be doing that as well. But the reality is that they don't make as much money as most even basic software engineers, right? And they have 10 times the stress, 10 times the worries, but they don't have 10 times the payoff. And a lot of the people that you listen to that talk about people should quit their 9-to-5 job, whatever, a lot of those guys are talking about people that have really dead-end jobs, right? So don't approach these influencers and listening to what they say with zero nuance. You have to really think about what they're saying and think about, does it actually apply to you? Like, is this person talking about someone that works at McDonald's or some factory job where they're generally stuck in a factory for 50 hours a week and they have no energy or time left after work to pursue other skill sets? They're probably talking about those people, right? They're not talking about you where you work 2 hours a day on your laptop from home and then you have all the time in the world to start a business or do whatever you want on the side, right? They're not talking to you. But a lot of you guys interpret that they are, and you intentionally nuke your life. You destroy your life just because Andrew Tate told you shouldn't work a 9-to-5, right? So really be cognizant of what you're doing when you're making these decisions and when you take content in on social media or any books from anywhere, even from this channel, right? Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Overemployed Masterclass if you do want to become overemployed. And I will see you guys next time.